Huh. So pretty much all the information I get anymore nowadays online is wrong. Incorrect in some way. Not complete, not concise, not exact, not actually correct, a simulacrum of correct information, etc., etc., etc. So bad. Um, I was having a problem deleting a character on Borderlands 2, and so I look up how to delete characters on Borderlands 2. The very first thing I saw was wrong. Because that's pertaining to, I don't know, uh, PlayStation 3 Fat or something. How is it possible for me to get fucking 10-year-old information in a search that I do today that has to do with deleting a character in Borderlands 2? So what I get is incomplete, wrong, completely wrong information. And I have found this to be true across the fucking internet. This is why I read scientific journals. The difference between a scientific journal and the shit you get, okay, as far as news goes, it's a completely different world. There is a world that deals in facts, statistical, accurate facts. The more accurate, the better, okay? Not perfection, but as close to it as possible. Peer reviewed, double checked, triple checked, edited, okay? And it's concise and exact, and you can believe what you're reading. Anything nowadays that I look for information to try to help me solve any problem, just like the other day, okay? Asking how to do something. Wrong information. Not only did I get the wrong information from one person, but another influencer told me that, well, people don't have more than one HDMI port. I'm sorry to tell you that most people only have a sound bar. Who the fuck is this guy? He is a main reviewer of electronic gear. And he thinks that people only have one fucking HDMI that they can just run to their sound bar through their receiver and that's it and forget about everything else? What? I don't get it. See, this is just commercialized like this, okay? This is why my page will never be commercialized. Why I always like to throw at least 3 or 4 fuck yous in there because then the AI doesn't want to associate me. It doesn't want to associate me. Oh, you know, there's no mechanism. It's like it's like a cesspool in there, man. The internet now. Not only is there old information, but when you do a search, you're going to get old information. Can you imagine today? Here it is, fucking June 2023, and you do a search on YouTube for a subject, and what do you get? You get a fucking video that is 6 years old. You tell me how accurate information can be when it's stale 6 years. And that's the best they can do. That is the best they can do. I have been keeping a file now. I'm going to do a video on it. I'm waiting for a friend to come over. I was going to do my do a near death video, but I'm waiting for him to come over and I don't want to stop in the middle of it. So I just thought I'd voice my frustrations on the information, the why so many people are fucking ignorant dumbasses nowadays. I mean, out there, okay? Believing anything they're told because they don't know any better. They couldn't separate the truth from a lie any more than they can separate fly shit from pepper, okay? Not gonna happen. And it's criminal, man. It's our fucking, this is the system. You see that the whole commercialized system that's been put in place to, you know, propagate capitalism is meant to have an ignorant populace, and they succeeded quite well. And you know, it's like I said, YouTube. You get an instructional video. 90% of this shit is just people trying to make a living selling shit online. They don't care about an actual review of the product. Very few people do an actual review of the product. A tear down, a look at, okay, Sim Garage. is an example of a plus site, but the majority of them are all negative. You can't believe a damn thing they say because you can watch them for a year and they don't have a bad thing to say about a single product they've ever reviewed. Okay, well that's a lie. You have shown yourself to be a complete fraudster when you do that. I want to know the flaws of a product. Can they be overcome? Are they worth living with? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Every product has flaws. No product is perfect. No mousetrap is perfect. Tell me the flaws, and then I will be able to make an educated decision. If you're going to try to sell me something, you can tell me all the good shit all day long, okay? And then I get it home and I got artifacts all over my fucking screen. That's no good. You should have told me, well, there's going to be artifacts all over your screen if you're using a satellite dish. I'd say, okay, and I would be expecting it. And when it showed up, I'd go, well, damn, the guy was right. And I'd do my little HDMI flip and they'd go away and I've learned to live with it. That's the truth. Crying shame. Crying shame. Okay, let me get back to my game.